Hello, everyone. I have got Foluso on the line with me today, and I'm so excited to introduce her to you. Foluso just completed the virtual Gallup Global Strengths Coaching certification. And as you can see, she's very excited about this,
I am very.
this certification, and we had a lovely time with her on the line in our virtual course that we recently held. Now, Foluso, tell us, why did you decide to become a coach?
Hi there, Magriet. So I decided to become a coach because I really, really, really deeply inside of me want to see people walking in their strengths. I want to see people harnessing their talents and gifts, all those natural God-given abilities and gifts that we have been given as individuals. And I want us to do it as individuals. So I personally get very frustrated when I see people focusing on their weaknesses and focusing on the things that they're not naturally good at. And so for me, becoming a coach was a no-brainer. Yeah, that's why.
Okay, fantastic. Now I can hear that you're very passionate about this.
Yes.
Now, Foluso, why strengths? Why did you decide to go the Gallup Strengths route?
Okay, so this is a bit of a story. So for at least 10 years now, I have been completely obsessed with, personality tests, strength tests, all these, online tests and assessments that most of us love to do, so the Myers-Briggs, the 4 temperaments, all of them. I've done them all. And so last year I bumped into the Gallup strength assessment. I don't remember how, but I found it, I took it, and oh my goodness, when I read my reports, I was like, do these guys have superpowers? Like, how do they know me so well? And so after that experience and reading the different reports and really just connecting with it on such a deep level, and also seeing the work that Gallup has gone through to help you develop all of those strengths into, great superpowers, really. I was like, I totally have to become a certified coach. Like, I need to research it. I need to do it. And then I started to look, online, trying to find out how I could do it. And that's how it happened. So I love the fact that it focuses on you being the best version of yourself. In fact, some of the text that I saw on the website confirmed to me that I must do this because it's all about you being your best. All about you being your best. Yeah.
That's so true. And Foluso, what I love about Gallup, and also what Dr. Donald Clifton says is, what will it look like if we focus on what's right with you instead of what's wrong with you?
Yep.
That's
Exactly.
so resonated with
so
me.
So powerful. Yeah. So powerful.
So Foluso, you are currently sitting and living in Lagos, Nigeria.
Yeah.
Historically, this certification course was only available in Johannesburg, South Africa. How did it feel when you realized that this certification course is now available virtually and you don't have to fly to Johannesburg?
Honestly, I think for me, that was one of the silver linings of this COVID pandemic for me, because I was like, I can do it online. I can get it done in a week. Wow, this is fantastic, And so the virtual learning experience for me was really, really good. I really loved the class. I sent you an email and I told you that for me, that whole week was life-changing. From the first day, to the last day, it was just back-to-back learning. And it wasn't just learning to be a coach, but it was also more insight into me. It was me learning more about myself, learning more about my strengths, my abilities, and even things that will help me become a better coach. So the virtual experience was wonderful. I can't compare it to the classroom experience because I haven't had that. But for me, the virtual experience was 100% excellent. Yeah.
Fantastic. We loved your communication strength, as part of the class. Now, when people hear, Foluso, when people hear online class 8 hours a day for 4 days straight, they think it's going to be a talking heads. It's going to be the same as watching a webinar.
Yeah.
And, we are also out webinar. We don't want to see another webinar again.
Yeah.
How did you experience what was actually happening in those 8 hours?
You know, it's so funny because the 8 hours flew by, Magriet, honestly. And it's because you guys had us working. I mean, we had breakout sessions, we had to think, we had to communicate, we practiced the coaching. For me, the 8 hours honestly flew by. In fact, I feel like at the end of the day, I'm like, wow, where did all the time go? It was such a hands-on experience, even though it was virtual. And even though the people that were on it with me, you know, are not necessarily people I know or I'm even in the same country with, but we were able to have those sessions that felt like we were all in the same class. So the breakout sessions for me were they were like the icing on the cake. So the things that we learned during the group session, we went and practiced them in the breakout session, and that was fantastic. So yeah, it was a great experience.
Yeah. I'm so happy to hear that. So that was a great experience. But tell us, how did it feel to start to unpack all of the materials that you got?
Wow. Gallup has, like you guys said, it's coaching in a box. It really is coaching in a box. I mean, from the online resources to all the stuff that came in the bag, you have everything and more. In fact, some of that stuff I haven't even looked at yet. You know, I've started to focus on the ones that you know, from the classes really resonated with me, and I'm taking my time to go through all the resources because there's so many online and in the bag. So for me, I mean, it's like end to end, you know, it's the full package. You get everything that you need. Every conversation has a template that, you know, you can download the PDF and fill it out during your sessions. Everything is there. There's nothing that you need that's not there, you know. It's literally like coaching in a box. Like, just start your coaching practice as soon as you're done with this. So yeah, the material was great. Yeah.
What is your favorite exercise from the course?
Honestly, I think that the theme dynamics for me was just like amazing. I mean, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. If I think about it deeper, there were actually a few things that I really enjoyed, but the theme dynamics and doing it when I was coaching my partner in the course was just so powerful. I think being able to, you know, pair up the different strengths and theme them up and all that, there was just so much power, you know, in the words. I realized that when my coachee was going through her theme dynamics for her top 5, the light bulbs, you know, were kind of like popping up in her head, on her head, about the combination of the words. So for me, that was so powerful. And I could see her getting liberated just by putting those words together, you know. And so, yeah, that was my favorite part.
Why do you think people should certify with Gallup?
For me, this is just such a powerful question, because I really think that everybody should certify with Gallup. And I'll tell you why. Whether you're a parent, whether you're single, whether you're working, whatever area of life you're in, it's so powerful to be able to help the people around you value themselves, value their strengths, value those natural abilities that they have often overlooked. You know, the things that you wondered, why do I do this way? Why do I act this way? When you see a package or a program that has broken down every single strength that you have into words that you can communicate, that you can explain, that you can reason, it's just so powerful. So I think everybody should become a Gallup certified coach, because it is empowering for everybody in your community, whether it is in your workplace, whether it's in your family, whether it's in your religious institution, wherever you are. When I sit on the plane, just, you know, having a chat with somebody that's sitting next to you and you're looking at them and you're like, wow, this is your strength. I think also just being able to compliment people and not lie, like a real valid compliment about what you see are their natural strengths. Who doesn't like a compliment, right? Like, who doesn't like to be valued or to be loved or to be said about them, oh, this is what you're really good at. So for me, it should be part of daily life. We should be able to see people and, you know, give them encouraging words about who they are as an individual and let them know that there's value in you being you. So yeah, I definitely think that being a Gallup certified coach is something that everybody should consider, especially if you're already on the path towards considering to be a coach. Yeah.
Now, folks, that is the communication strength in action. Thank you very much, Foluso. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for coming on onto Being Human Group's online platform. Appreciate it. Have a fantastic day.
Thanks, Magriet. Have a great day. Take care.